Hi guys! So here I am at the beautiful venue for foundation, well, bars actually, and foundation in Sherwood Park. Oh my gosh, we just finished day 3 and just so freaking awesome. Yeah, there are just 10 of the most brilliant people who are really choosing more, and I'm just so grateful that I get to be a part of this and that I get to share these amazing tools. How does it get any better? And one of the tools that I talked about, I think, well, it was the very first day, and there's one of the gals who's taken the class with us, and she's taken many access classes, and she had never heard this spoke of before. And I thought, I'm going to share it with you guys in case it's something you haven't been aware of either. So a lot of times when we start a class or during a class, people will talk about their intentions and what they've set their intentions for. And it's something that I actually heard Gary, the founder of Access, talk about that just was so true for me, finally, was when we talk about intentions, there is the energy behind the word, but also look at the spelling of the word. Intention. Like intention, like how much stress do you need to be in to, figure out your whatever it is you've set your intention for? Because that's often what it is that there is this focus, this narrowing down, this judgment to have an intention. So if somebody came in for, say, a bar session, and I said to them, what's your intention for the session? Often they'd say, oh, I'd want to change the headache or this hip pain or money problem, whatever it might be. But then how much do they have to focus on that? And then when they get off the table after the session, do they then have to judge if it's changed or not? Instead of, what could you receive? Like, how much could you receive? Now, I can also, and sometimes I will ask, if you could receive anything out of this session, what would it be? For me, there's a huge energetic difference in, if you could receive anything out of this session, what would it be, compared to what's your intention? Now, that's just for me. Just know, you know what's true for you, so the word intention may still work for you, but just check in. Because if you can receive anything, what we start opening the door to is everything. And the person might say, oh gosh, I'd really like to change my money situation. So they're open to that possibility, and they're still in the space of anything is possible. So it's just something I wanted to share with you guys, because I was very surprised this gal hadn't ever heard that discussed before, because it probably comes up in every one of my classes. And it's just something to look at. Again, the tools from Access Consciousness, what I love about them is take what works for you and leave the rest. So if intentions and writing intentions works for you, please keep doing it. And if this opens up another possibility, cool. I mean, how much more magical can we be on the planet when we're just aware of what will create greater, and maybe not necessarily aware of it, but we're willing to follow the energy of what creates greater for us, each one of us individually. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I am so incredibly grateful for you, and I look forward to chatting with you next week.